It was a desolate, fog-shrouded town nestled in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains. An air of unease hung over the community, as if the very mountains harbored secrets too ominous for the human mind to comprehend. The townspeople spoke in hushed whispers of a dark force that had taken root, infecting the very fabric of their existence. Dr. Evelyn Harper, a brilliant psychologist, arrived in the town with a sense of trepidation. She had been summoned to investigate a series of inexplicable phenomena plaguing the locals. People reported disturbing dreams, sleepwalking episodes, and a pervasive sense of dread that lingered in the air. The source of their torment seemed to be an ancient mansion perched atop a hill, its ominous silhouette casting a shadow over the entire town. As Evelyn delved into the town's history, she discovered that the mansion had a dark past. Legend had it that it was once the home of a reclusive family that had dabbled in forbidden rituals. The family mysteriously disappeared one fateful night, leaving behind a legacy of horror. Undeterred by the ominous tales, Evelyn decided to spend a night in the mansion to unravel the mysteries within its walls. The moon hung low in the sky as she crossed the threshold, the creaking door echoing through the empty halls. The air was thick with an otherworldly energy that sent shivers down her spine. As Evelyn explored the mansion, she stumbled upon a hidden chamber adorned with macabre symbols and flickering candles. A sudden gust of wind extinguished the candles. Plunging the room into darkness, she felt a presence, an unseen force that whispered unintelligible words in her ears. The temperature plummeted, and Evelyn's breath formed ghostly clouds in the frigid air. Shadows danced on the walls, contorting into grotesque shapes. The walls seemed to close in on her, and the very air she breathed felt malevolent. A blood-curdling scream echoed through the mansion, sending chills down Evelyn's spine. Racing through the labyrinthine corridors, she discovered the source of the sound, a room shrouded in darkness. In the dim light, she saw the townspeople trapped in a nightmarish trance, their eyes vacant and bodies contorted in unnatural poses. Evelyn realized that the ancient rituals performed by the long-lost family had bound the souls of the townspeople to the mansion. The malevolent force sought to consume their very essence, trapping them in a nightmarish purgatory. Determined to break the curse, Evelyn delved into the forbidden knowledge hidden within the mansion. As she deciphered the cryptic texts, the malevolent force intensified its assault. Whispers turned into agonizing screams, and the very walls seemed to pulse with a dark energy. Time warped and reality twisted as Evelyn confronted the ancient evil head-on in a climactic struggle between light and darkness. Evelyn channeled her knowledge and courage to break the shackles binding the trapped souls. The mansion trembled as if resisting the impending release, but Evelyn's determination prevailed. As the first rays of dawn pierced through the fog, the malevolent force dissipated like a wisp of smoke. The town, once shrouded in darkness, basked in the warm glow of the rising sun. The townspeople, freed from the nightmarish trance, awoke with a collective gasp, their eyes filled with confusion and fear. Dr. Evelyn Harper emerged from the mansion, physically and emotionally drained but victorious. The cursed mansion, now devoid of its malevolence, stood as a silent witness to the harrowing ordeal. The townspeople, though grateful for their salvation, avoided the mansion like a plague, leaving it to crumble into obscurity. The nightmare had lifted, but the memory of that fateful night lingered in the town's consciousness. Dr. Evelyn Harper, haunted by the horrors she had witnessed, left the desolate town behind, carrying with her the weight of an ancient evil that had clawed its way from the shadows of the past. Weeks passed since Dr. Evelyn Harper left the cursed town, but the events of that haunting night continued to echo in her dreams. She found herself tormented by visions of the malevolent force, the macabre symbols, and the desperate faces of the townspeople. Sleep became an elusive luxury as nightmares blurred the line between reality and the supernatural. Haunted by an unrelenting curiosity, Evelyn immersed herself in ancient texts and occult lore. The knowledge she had gained from the cursed mansion had awoken a hunger for understanding the forces that lurked in the shadows. Determined to confront her fears, she embarked on a journey to unravel the mysteries that plagued her mind. Her quest led her to a remote monastery, nestled high in the Himalayas, where ancient sages guarded forbidden knowledge. The monastery, perched on the edge of a precipice, emanated an aura of tranquility that belied the secrets hidden within its walls. The wise monks welcomed Evelyn, sensing the weight of her burden in the dimly lit scriptorium. Evelyn delved into dusty tomes and scrolls, seeking answers to the malevolent force that had ensnared the Appalachian town. The monks spoke in cryptic riddles, cautioning her about the delicate balance between light and darkness. They revealed that the curse she had encountered was just a ripple in the cosmic tapestry of ancient evils. As Evelyn immersed herself in the esoteric teachings, she uncovered a link between the cursed mansion and an ancient artifact known as the Shadow Crystal. Legend had it that the crystal possessed the power to harness the shadows and bind souls to an eternal abyss. The malevolent force she had encountered was merely a puppet, manipulated by the true source of darkness. Determined to break the cycle, Evelyn set forth on a perilous journey to find the Shadow Crystal. Her quest took her through treacherous landscapes and forgotten realms, where she faced trials that tested the limits of her sanity and resolve. Along the way, she encountered enigmatic beings who spoke in riddles and warned her of the consequences of meddling with forces beyond mortal comprehension. Finally, in a desolate chamber buried deep within an ancient temple, Evelyn confronted the Shadow Crystal. Its ominous glow cast a surreal pallor over the surroundings, and the air pulsed with a malevolent energy as she approached the artifact. Whispers of long-forgotten incantations filled the air. With a deep breath, Evelyn recited the ancient rites she had learned in the cursed mansion. The chamber trembled as shadows writhed, resisting the incantation. The crystal's glow intensified, and the very fabric of reality seemed to warp and twist in a climactic surge of power. Evelyn channeled her knowledge and will to shatter the Shadow Crystal. Darkness recoiled, and a blinding light engulfed the chamber. The malevolent force, bound by the crystal's power, dissipated into the ether, leaving behind a profound stillness. As Evelyn emerged from the ancient temple, she felt a weight lift from her shoulders. The nightmares that had plagued her since the Appalachian town faded into distant echoes. The monks, wise and silent, nodded approvingly, acknowledging her triumph over the ancient evil. With the knowledge she had gained and the shadows vanquished, Evelyn returned to the world with a newfound purpose. She dedicated her life to understanding and protecting the delicate balance between light and darkness. Knowing that ancient forces lurked in the shadows, waiting for the opportunity to rise again, the haunted town in the Appalachian Mountains, now free from its malevolent past, stood as a testament to one woman's courage in the face of ancient horrors.